So welcome students. So in this question you given that you have a hyperbola x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1, and any tangent to this hyperbola forms with the asymptotes a triangle whose area is a square tan lambda. If that is so, what is the value of the eccentricity of this hyperbola? That means it's given that any tangent of this hyperbola will always form a triangle with some constant area, and that area is given as a square tan lambda, and you're asked to find, if that is a square tan lambda, what is the value of eccentricity of this hyperbola. So that's the question. So first what we do is, let us take a general point a secant theta comma b tan theta on this hyperbola. Let us actually find the area of this triangle and then equal it to a square tan lambda. So I'll get some idea of, so E is asked, so I should get some idea of what b square by a square is, because E depends on a square by e square, a square by b square, or b square by a square. So let us start doing this. So what are the asymptotes of this? What are the asymptotes of this hyperbola? X square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 0. These are the asymptotes. That is, x by a is equal to plus or minus y by b. This implies bx plus or minus ay is equal to 0. So these are the two asymptotes. Now, what is a general tangent at a point a secant theta comma b tan theta? So just you have to write t is equal to 0. So x secant theta by a minus y tan theta by b is equal to 1. So this is the equation of tangent at any point a secant theta comma b tan theta. These are asymptotes 1 and 2. These are the two asymptotes. Now if you want to find the area of this triangle, let us find the point of intersections. So one point of intersection is the origin, there is no doubt about it. So what is the second point of intersection? So to get the second point of intersection, so let us solve one asymptote with this line. So let us take the first asymptote, bx minus ay is equal to 0. So bx is equal to ay. So let us take this asymptote. Now what is the point of intersection? So if you put bx is equal to ay, or y is equal to b by a times x, or y by b is equal to x by a. So if I put y by b is equal to x by a, so I get x by a times secant theta minus tan theta is equal to 1. So x is equal to a by secant theta minus tan theta. S is secant theta, t is tan theta. And what is y? So y is equal to, y is nothing but b by a into x. You have to multiply this with b by a. So b by s minus t, secant theta minus tan theta. So one point of intersection is a by s minus t and b by s minus t. Now what is the second point of intersection? To find this, you have to solve this tangent with y is equal to minus b by a into x, or y by b is equal to minus x by a. So this time what you get is, you just need to substitute this as we have done here. So you get x is equal to a by s plus t this time, and y is equal to b by s plus t, or I think you get minus b by s plus t. X is equal to a by s plus t and y is equal to minus b by s plus t. So you got the second point also. Now what is the equation, what is the area of this triangle? So area of this triangle is equal to half times mod of, so if one of the vertex is origin, the area is simply the determinant of this coordinates and this coordinate, that is x coordinate of this into y coordinate of this, minus of x coordinate of this into y coordinate of this. That's the area. That's the formula for area. So if I multiply these two, minus ab by s plus t into s minus t is secant square minus tan square, that is s square minus t square, minus you have another ab, so minus ab by s square minus t square again. So you know that s square minus t square is equal to 1. So if this is 2ab, mod is, once you take mod, minus will get cancelled. So 2AB by 2 is nothing but AB. So area of this triangle is always equal to AB, wherever the tangent is. It doesn't depend on theta. So, but according to the given information, this AB should be equal to what? A square tan lambda. So according to this given information, AB is equal to A square tan lambda. So A and A gets cancelled. So tan lambda is equal to B by A. Tan lambda is equal to B by A. So what is the eccentricity? What is the formula for eccentricity? You know the formula for eccentricity. So eccentricity is equal to root of 1 plus B square by A square. That is nothing but B square by A square is tan square lambda. 1 plus tan square lambda. It is secant square lambda. Root of secant square lambda is secant lambda. So the value of eccentricity is secant lambda. That's the right answer to this question. Thank you.